And check this out.
Ghost town. Standing right where Cobra was last year.
Where are we, Michael? Tell me that again.
Right here, we're standing where Cobra was 2 years ago.
Wow, and Titleist was right over
Yeah,
there,
about
and
50 yards.
Ping, and
Right.
like this is the craziest thing, guys. I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to wrap my head around it because my mind was absolutely blown away the first time I came here in 2019. All right, guys, I'm here at the PGA show for Demo Day. Okay, Christo Garcia, My Swing Evolution. Check this out. Woo! And equally, I'm blown away at the fact that there's nobody here. And I'm not sure what that means. I'm going to try and wrap my head around it.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm on the bus. I got my badge, and I'm headed to Demo Day. This is going to be awesome. So I'm kind of in shock. Compared to when I was here in 2019, there wasn't an open spot here at the range. It's almost as if there's like nobody here. Hey guys, so every time I come to Florida, I love to catch up with my partners down here at the Sestone Golf Academy. What's going on?
I don't know. There's nobody here this year at the PGA Demo Day.
Just as I kind of scan behind you, we can see a lot of empty space, whereas in the years past, it's been absolutely jam-packed.
Like Callaway used to be here, and Titleist was right here where we're standing, and you know, all the big manufacturers, Cobra and Cleveland were over there, and there's nobody.
Why do you think that is?
We're trying to figure that out right now, and what does it mean for golf? We're trying to, you know, wrap our heads around that.
It's like my boys at Squares are right down here. Hopefully I can find some friends. We'll see. Hey, Bob. Hey, Christo. So after I caught up with Bob, the owner of Squares Golf Shoes, I checked out what they have this year, and I met Justin James, a world-long drive champion. Got the Hogan bag. Do you guys know who brought this? Yeah. Well, guys, I think we made the lap, you know. It's not an awful lot here. There's, I guess, JumboMax will go down there, but, you know, I'll tell you, the biggest treat for me was meeting Justin James. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that was really
So the only other tent that had any action at all was the JumboMax grip tent. I didn't know what's going on here. You know, I've never considered a bigger grip because my hands aren't that big. But Billy McKinney from Bill McKinney Golf Secrets was working at the tent, and he's a friend of my coach, John. And Billy is somebody I've followed for a long time. He swings just like Greg McCatton. He's from the same school of teaching, and it was an honor to meet him. Hey Bill, how are you?
Good to see you, Christo.
Guys, I've been following Bill McKinney's Golf Secrets for a long time. I'm glad that I finally got to catch up with him here in Florida. So, I wanted to make a video with you, but you're not in California anymore, right?
We're here in Florida now, mate.
Wow. So my brother lives in Land O'Lakes.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, come visit.
Yeah.
Come visit him, come visit us.
Awesome. So, well, first of all, what are you doing with your career now? Are you teaching at Land O'Lakes? Or?
I'm not. I just came on with JumboMax. I've been with them for 6 or 7 years using them myself, and once in a while we'll do a trade show with them, and here we are this week at the PGA trade show. And it's getting better and better as a product. There's about 4 or 5 different weights and then maybe like 15 different sizes you can pick and customize for yourself.
So you use them?
I use them. I've been using them for about 7-8 years.
Okay, I have smaller hands. What is the okay?
Wow,
so not
any smaller now.
No.
What's the goal of JumboMax? Why do they work?
Better performance. Like, think of every implement you use in any sport. How big's a baseball bat? How big's a tennis racket? It's never like a stick like a regular golf club. Regular golf clubs are sort of fit in your fingers, you know. Mr. Hogan shows us right on the cover there, that whole thing, right? But these clubs are more finger palm grips, they call, so it's more stability in your hand. As Mo Norman, I know you like as well, he says fingers are fast and slippery and palms are stable. He was much more. He had really heavy grips. As you know, he had a big influence on Bryson. What his deal is.
Yeah,
Bryson uses this one right here. This is the XL version for the big dudes. Bryson's got pretty big hands.
Yeah.
But you know, feel like how big's a baseball bat or a tennis racket? You wouldn't be shocked if it was that, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I just met Justin James.
Oh yeah, he came on. Yep. He came on.
Yeah, he was holding.
Yeah, and I was,
with that shaft.
you know, I was like, wow.
So there's, you know, here's a medium, right? And then that's the ultralight. And this is the standard tour model, which is heavier. It's nearly like 35, 40 grams. So imagining if you had a
counterweight?
It's a counterbalance, that's right. So you put the heft in your hands as opposed to the head. Now, if you think of Bryson's original swing he came out with, was less risky. He wanted that club at the top. Like I could make this stop and not get messy at the top. It wouldn't overpower and get quick, right?
Yeah.
So now the lighter ones are more about the head, right? So there's less overall weight. So they'll do that a bit. But these heavy ones are, so Bryson uses this one now because he's using the long drive swing, right?
Yeah.
So this one's more like for a little less.
Yeah.
Performance-wise, what this means is the swing weight's a little lighter. The shot reaction is you're going to hit generally a little higher and more consistent of a ball. Something like our buddy John Levitt, right? The same shot over and over. Now, if you wanted to really work the ball like maybe a Bubba Watson with your irons, lots of curves, you might want to go with something where you're flicking the head around a little more.
Okay.
Most of us don't want that.
I don't want that.
No, we don't want that. So think of it like ergonomics. You know what they used to call big grips in the old days?
What?
Arthritics. Meaning,
That's right.
People who have arthritis, bigger grips. But reverse engineer that. Do you want to get arthritis from playing golf? No, you do not. Right? Right? So we should be using something that's more ergonomically sound.
Wow. Wow.
I can still turn it over though. Could you? Yeah.
Are you saying it feels counterbalanced? What does it feel like to you?
I would say counterbalance is a good description. It feels like...
Is the head lighter? Does it feel?
Yeah, it does feel lighter in the head, but... like a C9 kind of swing weight, or closer to a D2? Closer in the C, I'm saying.
What do you got? What's your normal swing weight?
We're rocking like C9. Yeah. D. Right around D. Yeah.
Right. Well,
C,
with a heavy shaft and, you know, so the counterbalancing a little bit helps take some of the weight out of it to the end of the club, or I mean, I guess
takes it out of the head.
because overall the weight of your clubs are pretty heavy, right?
Yeah.
Right, but you know, C9D0 is distributed more towards the butt end. So
Right.
We'd rather this be a little
it'll
heavier.
feel lighter as if the weight was distributed down here.
We don't want this lagging too far behind.
Right. Cool.
At least the field.
You want the whip coming different.
So it's never crossed my mind to try and use a bigger golf grip. But after being introduced to the JumboMax grips, I'm super curious. So stay tuned. I'm going to have more to this story as we get deeper into the PGA show. Hit 'em long and hit 'em straight. Can you believe that Ben Hogan said there's only 8 fundamentals you have to have under control in order to shoot in the 70s? Well, I'm going to show you all 8, and it's going to change your golf game forever.